In Las Vegas, the gloves coming off quickly. The candidates piling on newcomer, former Mayor Michael Bloomberg, Senator Elizabeth Warren leading the charge.
Democrats take a huge risk if we just substitute one arrogant billionaire for another.
Warren also slamming Bloomberg for his alleged history of sexist remarks in the workplace.
A billionaire who calls women fat broads and horse-faced lesbians. And no, I'm not talking about Donald Trump. I'm talking about Mayor Bloomberg.
Bloomberg trying to downplay the matter.
None of them accuse me of doing anything other than maybe they didn't like a joke I told.
Warren calling on Bloomberg to be more transparent.
So, Mr. Mayor, are you willing to release all of those women from those non-disclosure agreements so we can hear their side of the story?
There's agreements between two parties that wanted to keep it quiet, and that's up to them. They signed those agreements, and we'll live with it.
Also under a microscope, Bloomberg's support of a controversial policing policy when he was mayor, which he has apologized for.
Mr. Bloomberg had policies in New York City of stop and frisk, which went after African-American and Latino people in an outrageous way.
When I discovered that we were doing too many stop and frisks. We cut 95% of it out.
Former Vice President Joe Biden challenging that defense.
The reason the stop and frisk changed is because Barack Obama sent moderators to see what was going on. The policy was abhorrent, and it was, in fact, a violation of every right people have.
Bloomberg, who has spent more than $350 million of his own money on political ads, fending off repeated attacks on his vast fortune.
I've been very lucky, made a lot of money, and I'm giving it all away to make this country better. And a good chunk of it goes to the Democratic Party as well.
But when pressed on releasing his tax returns,
the number of pages will probably be in thousands of pages. I can't go to TurboTax.
Okay, yeah, I'm just looking at my husband in the front row that has to do our taxes all the time. We probably could go to TurboTax.
Bloomberg also mocking Sanders, a self-described Democratic socialist.
So what a wonderful country we have. The best-known socialist in the country happens to be a millionaire with 3 houses. What I miss here?
Sanders, the national frontrunner, was the night's other big target, with Mayor Pete Buttigieg taking sharp aim at both men.
We shouldn't have to choose between one candidate who wants to burn this party down and another candidate who wants to buy this party out.
Buttigieg also questioning Senator Amy Klobuchar's foreign policy knowledge after she admitted she forgot the name of Mexico's president earlier this week.
And we're not able to speak to literally the first thing about the politics of the country to ourselves.
Are you trying to say that I'm dumb, or are you mocking me here, Pete?